What's going on, guys? So here at the Pomona Reptile Super Show here in Pomona, California, you are going to see some of the most amazing reptiles under one roof, and that includes the monitor lizards. Here at the Pomona Reptile Super Show, there are a ton of different monitor lizards and monitor lizard breeders and people that work with monitor lizards. So in this video, I'm going to give you guys another tour of the Pomona Reptile Super Show. This time, I'm going to show you guys the best monitor lizards that are found right here at the Pomona Reptile Super Show. I'm Dave Kaufman, and these are my reptile adventures. Okay, so I'm over here at Frogs Direct with Palin. So before I turned on the camera, you told me that you're 13 years old right now, and you've been working with reptiles for 10 years already. Yeah. That's incredible. So since you were 3 years old, you started working with reptiles with your dad. Yeah. And so right here, we have a whole big, awesome pile of savannah monitors.
So these guys come from Africa, between Ghana, Togo, and the West Range.
Right.
So when you have them in like tanks and stuff, you want their ambient temperature to be about 90 degrees, and then their spotlight should be about 120 to 130. These guys, when they're young, you need them about a 20-gallon long tank. And then once they get a little bit bigger to like juvenile to adult age, about a 2 foot by 4 foot would be good for them. And then for their soil, you want topsoil, and then, just watch Dave's video.
Just watch Dave's video, I love it. So now, do you have one of these as a pet?
Not yet.
Not yet? Are you going to get one?
Yeah.
What's your favorite monitor lizard?
Savannahs.
Savannahs, of course.
Everyone should.
If there's somebody out there that doesn't love these, I don't want to know them.
Same.
Yeah. Well, Palin, thank you so much for showing me your savannah monitors. You have a really bright future in reptiles ahead of you, and it's really good to see if you survive your dad hitting you with his elbow on the back of your head. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Do you need medical attention?
I'm okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Zilla has everything you need for your reptile pets, from caging to lighting and everything in between. To see their entire catalog and find out where you can get Zilla products near you, visit zillarules.com. All right, so here we have Frank from Frankie's Exotics. You have one of my favorite all-time monitor lizards, the tree monitors. Looks like you work with blues, you work with greens. How many tree monitors do you work with?
All the colors. I am not doing the golden spotted. I don't have golden spotted, but I work with the blue trees. I work with the yellow trees. I work with the green trees, black trees. So I got babies from blacks, blues, and greens, yellows. These blue trees, they all come from Indonesia area. Right. Very tropical, humid, rains pretty much every day there.
So in order to keep these properly, you have to have a misting system that goes off every day.
Constantly, yeah.
Yep.
Twice a day, if anything.
Okay.
Sometimes 3 times a day. So you got to be on them every day, feeding, cleaning, spraying, keeping an eye on them.
Look at this beauty.
Very nice, very tame. I work with my animals every day. I hand feed my monitors, roaches, dubia roaches. The babies like crickets, quail eggs,
yep.
Ground turkey, mice, pinky.
How often are you feeding them rodents and protein like that?
Rodents, I don't do a whole lot of rodents. I do rodents maybe, say about 3 times a month maybe.
Yeah, I think one of the mistakes that people make is that they treat these like other monitors.
Yeah,
you know, and they give them a lot of mice, and that is not their diet.
Yeah, you don't want to heavily feed them with rodents. Even though they're very active. So they're all over the cage and they're working off what they eat. Too many rodents is no good.
Right.
Yeah. Right. You're gonna get them obese. They're not gonna want to breed for you. They're not gonna do anything, but they could get sick. So like if you see all my cages here, I have it set up close to like where they come from, Indonesia. All the greenery,
right.
The branches, the vines, the background with the cork. Make them feel like they're at home. That's the way I see it.
All right, so here we have one of the yellows. Now, they do kind of get a little wily when you first, pick them up, but then they calm down.
They calm down quite a bit. They're a little sketchy when you first pull out. He'll calm down, start walking on me. But yeah, for the most part, all tree monitors, they're sketchy.
Yeah, they are.
They want to just get away from you, run, hide. The CBBs is a different story. If you work with them from babies, You're gonna have them just like this blue tree here, calm and relax.
Yeah, I mean, look at this guy. This guy's just hanging out. Now, the difference between working with yellows, blues, and greens, I think that a lot of people get into these thinking that they're all the same care, they're all the same maintenance, and they're not. And what are the differences between working with yellows and blues?
I wouldn't say a whole lot different. They have the same humidity. They need the same humidity. The heat the same.
Sure.
The same environment. Pretty much the same thing. They both eat the same.
Absolutely love them. Well, Frank, thank you so much for showing off these monitors.
Appreciate it.
I absolutely love these, and I love how you're working with them. I love your displays.
Thank you.
If you haven't heard of Palm Street yet, you've got to check this out. It's a new online marketplace where you can see your new reptile through either live streams or direct from the breeder listings. The best part is all sellers are vetted to ensure your new reptile is healthy, and there are even exclusive perks for new members and so much more. Palm Street makes shopping for your new reptile fun. Check them out for yourself by hitting the link in the description below. All right, so Robert, at Farmhouse Reptiles, you always have just absolutely amazing monitors. I mean, you really do. And look at this guy. Now, I don't think that we've met this monitor before. Tell me all about him.
So this is a coral albino. It's a visual T positive, T negative, and he's one of my males. He's one of the prettiest corals that I have, actually.
Yeah, look at that.
If you get to his tail, you could really see the lavenders and yellows on it.
Wow.
And yeah, he's been with us for about 2 years now.
And this is one you bred?
Yes.
An animal this size, with these genetics, what are we looking at price-wise?
So an animal, like if I were to sell an adult, you're looking around like 8,500 to 10,000.
Okay.
As babies, they're going to be 4,500 to 5,000. And the ice dragons are roughly 7,500 to 7,000.
Wow, okay, okay. So these are still very much so investment quality reptiles.
Yes.
Wow, and look at that. Dog tame. That is just a puppy dog.
And it wasn't this way when at a certain point, it was not happy, not friendly, didn't want to deal with people, and now I can bring it to the show, and I don't let everybody hold them because of safety reasons.
Of course.
But the monitor savvy people that I know, I let them hold them.
Sure,
Yeah,
sure.
absolutely.
Sure. All right, so you also have something else that's very cool here that I want to check out, and that's the blue tail.
Yeah, let me grab him out.
So here is a pastel blue tail monitor, which we don't see a lot of these.
No, you really don't. And when you do see them, they're definitely not as pretty as this guy is. A lot of them are the mountain cyclops
Right.
that come in, and John Adranian told me this is actually a different locality. It's from like the northern part, but even he said this is one of the prettiest ones that we've seen in a long time.
Yeah, I mean, look at those big spots, very high contrast. So how much is this guy going for?
I have him up for 1,200 right now.
1,200, not too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad. But look at this, just the slightest hint of blue in that tail. Wow, you are right. I have never seen a blue tail this nice before. Last time I filmed a video here on monitor lizards, you had one that just dropped everybody's jaw, and you've got him here today.
Yes, he's in this tub right here. Let's get him out.
Have a look at this. That's a dinosaur.
Yes.
I mean, that's a dinosaur.
This is the largest Varanus cumingi that I've personally seen or know of.
That is just amazing. What do you think he is? Like, I would say he's a good 7 feet.
Yeah, he's 7 feet, about 65 pounds.
Oh my God.
And then his hands are about as big as mine.
Look at that. That is insane. Benny, you want to hold him?
Yeah, well, I did before, and I learned my lesson. So it was back January.
Oh, that's right. He pooped all over you.
He pooped all over me.
He
so
just drenched you.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
So you're not gonna.
I can hold him.
All right,
do it, Benny.
Let's see if you have to go to the bathroom. This is the time to do it.
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
All right.
Oh my
This is how
God.
I hold him because it's
That's monitor stuff, bro.
Wow. Look at that.
You don't get that with snakes.
I mean, that's just a beast.
and he's strong.
So this gives you a really good idea how big and long this monitor lizard is. Look at this honey of a, hey Benny, look, he waited for you. Look at this. So does this one have a name?
His name's Triton.
Triton, that's right. Yes, I do remember that now. So this is Triton. Triton, well, he likes to go to the bathroom a lot. But look at this. This is just honey of a monitor lizard, but look at this. I mean, this is just an absolute dinosaur. You want to come up here? Look at this. If you ever dreamt of having a pet dinosaur, this is it. So everybody sees like juvenile cumingi and they don't really realize how big they get. Well, this is how big they get. This is just a big monster of a monitor. Now, how old is this monitor?
He's about 6 years old.
About 6 years old. Now, have you bred him yet?
To be honest with you, I attempted to because I actually had a big female, and unfortunately, he's a little rough with the ladies.
Well, Triton, come here. You are just, I mean, I just can't get over how absolutely perfect and beautiful this monitor lizard is. I mean, just so friendly. Like, there is, I mean, this is just the friendliest monitor. Aren't you, buddy? It is always great to come here and see what Robert's working with, the new things that he's working with, and to see Triton again. You know, it's funny because last year we filmed with Triton, and I just don't really remember how big he was last year. But you might remember, how much bigger is he now than he was last year?
He might be about like an inch or two longer.
Like an inch or two?
Yeah,
okay.
Nothing crazy because he is at the end of his, not end because you know they constantly grow.
They constantly grow.
But he's not going to have that big growth spurt anymore. So he might, by the time he's life expectancy, he might get another 6 inches.
About another 6 inches. So yeah, as they get older and bigger, the growth is a little bit slower. But man, how awesome. All right, well, Triton is leaving the show, I guess. But man, Robert, thank you so much for showing off these monitors.
Thank you.
I'll be back again next year, hopefully to meet Triton again and see what else you're working with.
Yeah, I'd love for you to see the albino babies.
Yes, looking forward to that.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, my man. John from Sim Container, we just finished with Triton, and you have another cumingi here, but this one's pretty special.
This one's special because this is the last cumingi clutch I ever hatched in 2019, and a customer just brought it in to show me how beautiful is this lizard. This is a lizard named Sensei.
Sensei, and this is yours?
This is ours, yes.
Ours, fantastic.
Yep.
So you brought him back to
show him off.
Have a meet his maker.
This is, it's very good. Very nice. It's a beautiful one.
I
6
love
years
the
old.
sweater. Did you make that?
No, it won't out of the sock.
Yeah, it's a sock.
Yes.
Okay, I love it.
The secrets.
Oh, look at that. That's just fantastic.
He has all colors, all different designs.
Wow, yeah, look at those
Very
colors.
Yeah, this is very nice.
Wow.
So this is a species that's recently elevated. It used to be a subspecies of cumingi called Varanus cumingi samarensis. Now it's elevated. There was enough genetic difference to elevate it to full species status. So the way it differs from cumingi is that the head pattern tends to be blacker, especially as adults. You don't often see it as a juvenile, but as it gets bigger, the top of the head will be black. The body is cross-banded, and it doesn't have a stripe down the spine like cumingi does. So it's just bands, like you see here. It's not extremely different from cumingi, and they've been crossed together and bred together, which was first done by me a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, crosses are out there, but this is a pure one. This is a pure Samarensis, captive bred in the United States.
This is probably the only one at the show.
It's the only one at the show that I've seen.
Yeah.
I've been looking.
And I would venture to say that even monitor people probably don't know about
They don't know what
this
it is
monitor.
because it's rare. It's like a recently elevated species, and they haven't seen it.
That is insane.
You get as big as cumingi too. So as you saw, there's 6 footers. You know, I would imagine this animal hits 6 feet too. If it's a male, if it's a female, maybe 4.5 feet maximum. As far as size goes, so it's a pretty large or medium large.
Dude, for years, every time I come to your table, you've got something amazing to show us.
Yeah.
Like for years, I've been filming you and your cool stuff.
It's true.
Keep it up.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I was hoping to get that Rattle-On award, number 3.
There's always next year. So guys, real quick, I just want to say that I'm a one-man band when it comes to these videos. I do all the scheduling, filming, and editing for these videos without a crew. And it's with the help of my Patreon supporters and my sponsors that I am able to do this. So if you would like to become a Patreon supporter and help support this channel, I would sincerely appreciate it. That link is in the description below. And as always, guys, thanks for watching. And until the next reptile adventure, love the planet, feed your reptile obsession, and rattle on.